And a very good day to you and welcome to the program once again. I want to speak to you about a very important subject, time. Time. Do you notice I don't carry a watch? No watch on my arm. I've got another kind of a watch. It's called a fob. That's right, it's a pocket watch. It's what cowboys use. And there's the time. And that's the time. But I want to say to you, I'm going to put it right there. I want to say to you that for God, time is not an issue. Because He is time. God is time. Let's go to 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 8. But beloved, do not forget this one thing, that with the Lord 1 day is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as 1 day. Isn't that amazing? So what are you doing with the time you've got? I want to really encourage you today, don't waste it. Because you don't know about tomorrow, and you don't know about yesterday, but you do know about today. This is not a time to procrastinate. Procrastinate means to delay or to postpone action. If God is telling you to get your house in order today, please do it directly after this program. Make that phone call, forgive that person, patch up that relationship, put your life into order, pay your accounts, because you don't know when Jesus is coming back. Keep short accounts with God and keep short accounts with man. Remember, the Lord's never late. He's never early. He's always on time. He's giving us time and space to change because He doesn't want anybody to perish. I know I can hear some of you saying, yeah, but that was 2,000 years ago. The only reason why the Lord is waiting is because He doesn't want one of us to perish. This is our time. He's not coming soon. He's on His way. My brother told me a very interesting story. He used to be a golf professional, and he's now a preacher. But he told me about 2 young rookies that went from South Africa, professional golfers, over to America. And they went to one of those big, luxurious courses. And as they arrived, they were struck by the enormity of everything and the beauty. And they were going to try and get into the circuit, but you have to qualify. And as they walked into this massive clubhouse, they looked out the window, and there was the practice tee. Now, on the practice tee was one of the most famous golfers of all time. I think his name was Ben Hogan or somebody like that. He had won multitudes of tournaments and prizes, and he was hitting these balls one after the other, beautiful, right down the middle of the fairway. And they said, wow, that's amazing. Anyway, they went into the change room, put on their golfing gear, and they went out and they played a full 18 holes. When they came back, they went in and had a nice shower. When they came out of the shower, they went upstairs to the restaurant and they had a big farm breakfast. When they finished their breakfast, they walked out, and who was standing on the practice tee? The same man, the champion of champions, hitting practice balls. Now, he'd been there since early morning, from before the time they even arrived. And so, you know what happened? They walked over to him, and they said to him, Mr. Hogan, we come from South Africa. And he said, oh, wonderful, boys. He said, Mr. Hogan, I wonder if you could have 9 holes of golf with us, please. He looked at them and he smiled. He said, boys, I would love to, but I just don't have the time. You see, that's why he was the champion of champions, because he'd been there practicing all the time. Folks, don't waste time. Use your time to get ready for Jesus. Goodbye.